impose what are called pre-existing conditions. Listen to this. Just listen to this. Did you know that in the richest country in the world, pregnancy is a pre-existing condition? Pregnancy is a pre-existing condition. We will not allow in this, the richest country in the world, women who are with child not to get the health care they deserve. They're going to get it. They're going to get the health care they deserve. In this country, the richest country in the world. And for those who don't know, this has to be said. The bill does not change the law as it relates to abortion. It's not to change the law. The bill doesn't change it. That's the truth. That's the truth. It does not. The final truth is this. You need to know this. Final truth. Final truth is this. No member of Congress, Republican or Democrat, liberal or conservative, I just don't believe there's a member of Congress who would ever vote to pull the plug on anybody's grandmother. There's not going to be a vote to do this. What it does is this. I want to just a moment to tell you because you need to know. We're being told about you. I am a good example of a person who needs a living will. I'm not saying you. I'm just saying this is what they're telling us. I don't have children.
That is wrong.
I don't have siblings. You know, if something
I know, but it's wrong.
Well, we're doing the best we can out of it.
Somebody ought to know what my desires are.
We have to move back because
I don't consider myself at the end of life. I celebrated my 62nd birthday on the 1st of this month. But I think at the young age of 62, I should have a living will. I can afford to have a living will. What the legislation sought to do was give poor people the same opportunity to have a living will as Al Green has, who can afford it. I think poor people are just as deserving as wealthy people.
we were here before.
Poor, you ought to be locked out of any part of this process. That's what it was going to do. And that's what it will do if it remains in the bill. So I'm going back to Congress and I'm going to say this, my dear brothers and sisters. I'm going to say that yes, there have been some
They moved up here. We've been here the whole time. We haven't moved.
Sin has been buried in an earth
We have not moved.
of lies. But I want you to know this. Brothers and sisters, there's a man named Carlisle who's right. No lie can live forever. And we will prevail because there's a man named William Cullen Bryant who's right. Truth crushed to earth shall rise again. There's a man named Martin Luther King who's right. He said that although the arc of the moral universe is long, it bends toward justice. So we're going to prevail in this fight. And we're going to prevail in this fight because at some point on the infinite continuum that we call time, we will all have to